Let's welcome back to the stage. She has the coolest name, Lars Eller!
I think I got too drunk for these. Yo, so listen, I'm glad everybody's finally like wising up to all this Diddy shit. You know? I've been pretty on it for years now, ever since Kid Rock wrote that song about Usher. This guy knows the words. Balls in his jaw, I bang Diddy Diddy. No? You guys know that one? It's even worse because it starts out, I am a kid. Oof. Alright, so we've been having some good days, you know, some good weather days. My girlfriend likes to go hiking, and I've noticed a serious lack of invites here recently. And I've been thinking, you know, like, what gives? I brought it up to her. She's like, you're not exactly the best hiking partner. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, well, when I go hiking, I like to just kind of frolic through the trail and take in all the nature quietly. And she's like, you kind of have this thing where you stay 3 steps behind me and you're like, Tower 7 looks like a controlled demolition, and jet fuel wouldn't burn steel beams like that. Anybody in here a full adult and still have Snapchat? Make some noise? Yeah, fucking gross, dude. Grow up, Peter Pan. Dude, Snapchat was made so 13-year-olds can talk to 13-year-olds. And eventually you stop being 13, but I'm assuming you're still talking to 13-year-olds. You know, you're showing me a Snapchat QR code, but all I'm seeing is a boarding pass for Epstein's Island. Thank you. Ooh, it gets worse from here, buddy. Yo, so I went to my first 4D movie the other day. Shit was so sick. I get in there, they strap me into the chair, there's a tornado in the scene. Tornado gets near, and it starts shaking the chair and shit, and they blow artificial wind, you know, like, to make it a more immersive experience. As I was leaving, I was talking to this guy. You could tell he was a sci-fi guy, because he was like, hey man, how cool would Independence Day be in this shit? And I was like, yeah man, I had an idea too. What if we brought World War II survivors to see Dunkirk in this? It gets worse. My buddy likes to talk about stocks, and like honestly, I couldn't think of anything more unbearable. You know, I mean, like, we're guys in our 20s. Can we go back to when dudes in their 20s talked about pussy and baseball? I can tell this crowd has a few stock boys in there. Anyway, I developed a pretty good plan to change the subject anytime he wants to talk stocks. You know, anytime he brings up stocks, I bring up a loaded pistol and put it in my mouth. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is pretty extreme, but hear me out. Hear me out. That changes the subject 7 out of 10 times. Here's the bad one. My mom used to say, I brought you into this world and I can take you out. Did anybody ever hear that growing up? Yeah, nobody took that more literally than Casey Anthony. Yeah? Let me ask you, do you think she has any regrets, or she was like, God damn it, that nightclub was popping though? Alright. That's pretty, I can do one more. Alright. So sometimes, I'm a pretty cool guy. I got hobbies and shit, you know? I like to stand in front of the TV like a dad, you know, but I'll watch Roku City and just kind of go by. You know, I was on hour 3 of that, and I saw an ad for a TV series called Mayfair Witches on AMC. Anybody watch that? Yeah, me neither. But it made me think of my own TV series, one called Wayfair Witches, right? And the whole premise is the coven of witches trying to offload a $35,000 cabinet named Lucas. Yeah, 2 guys knew that Wayfair sold kids. Dude, honestly, I think that's all I got. I might have to cut it here. I hate to tell you. Yo, I missed one joke because I'm too drunk, but can I go ahead and do it for you one time? Yeah! Hey, this one's for the bros. Alright, so this streamer started selling her bathwater on eBay like a couple years ago. And I started thinking, you know, what sort of sick, twisted, dirty dog was doing some shit like that? Like buying bathwater and drinking it, you know? And then Sydney Sweeney popped on the scene, and not bad. Thank you, that's my time.
Give it up for Lars Eller, everybody. I had to end on a sweet note for you guys. Are you guys hanging in there?